Hey, welcome back for a 10-minute drawing techniques, episode 12, figure drawing demo with your host, Mark Chong. Come and visit us on a 10-minute drawing, 10minutedrawing.blogspot.com and be able to post your comments, ask questions, and subscribe to the RSS feed to find out whenever there's new episodes. Anyway, let's begin with the figure drawing demo. The last episode I showed you some of the basics of figure drawing. We're going to continue with that and maybe show just a bunch of different drawings. I'm going to just try and pick different subjects at random and show you how I go about solving those particular problems. So anyway, let's start with someone who's sitting down and they've drawn their legs up into their chest and they've got their arms, hugging their legs. Okay, so that's a nice tough one. First of all, I'm going to have to figure out, well, sitting down on what? So probably be not a bad idea to let's give this person something to sit down on first of all. Okay, so this is good because see, the moment I draw this cube, suddenly I've established space, I've established perspective, I know where the camera is. There's a lot of good reasons to start this way. Let's just reposition that. And now I can build off of this. Okay, well, let's park the person's butt over there. The pelvis. Well, I'm going to use a circular placeholder for the time being. And I know the reason why I'm drawing the pelvis first is because it's in contact with this with this box because it's planted on it. And I figure I'm probably going to wind up putting let's put one of the feet here. Okay, and I'm probably going to wind up, let's put the heel of the other foot there and, make that other foot overlap this one. Whoa, my eraser is too big. My eraser is too big. So let's overlap the foot there, the toes, and the heel is probably sitting somewhere back there. And anyway, I'm not going to fuss with that too much. Now, that ankle is going to have to be about there. Same thing with this ankle, it's going to wind up being about here. These are just placeholders, but I put the lines over them to help figure out, how much space are they taking up, where are they pointed, what's the angles. And I guess same thing, let's figure out which way that the legs and knees are. Okay, so I'm going with the reason why I try and figure out these things, the order I try to figure things out is the order in which things have to be placed. Things have to be in contact with the box. They have to be in contact with each other. So I try and figure out the order of importance. So that ankle's there, and I'm going to have the other knee in contact here. Now I can connect the two, and now I can, when I solidify or darken a line, I solidify this line, and then that line terminates this line. You see, it doesn't go inwards because it's overlapping, And then this line terminates this line, like this line here is terminated by this line because it comes in front. So when you do your figure drawings, it's important to figure out what line terminates what, because it tells you which form is in front of what. It tells you how things overlap. Now let's see, I want the person hugging the legs, so I'm going to put one of the elbow joints there and the other elbow joint there. And actually, hang on, not yet. I'm going to have one of the hands touching the foot. So I'll draw that there. Now I can put the elbow joint about there. That's fine. And this one, I can put the other hand up here. There. Now I can figure out, I guess the shoulder's about there now. And that line terminates that line. That line's there, terminates this line, because it's sitting on top. That line's over there. Now simple torso shape. Let's rest the chin on the knees, right there. The head, even though we're looking at the head from the side, I can still make it feel three-dimensional by drawing the edge. Anytime you have to draw a side view, use that edge there, and it'll really help pop out something that is seen from a flat side-on view. The neck goes up there. The neck is a cylinder. And now I can go and I can define edges where the surface turns, all the major edges. That's major edge there. And the reason why I define the edges is because it tells me what's pointing which way. Same thing here, I can define an edge. Okay? So that's the thing, is it gives you all these great little contact points. You know what's in front of what. Let's try another one. Only this time I only got 3 minutes, so I can't really talk much. Let's put a hand there, resting the hand there, figure out, I guess the shoulder's about there. Okay. I want the hip, I want the hip to protrude like that. And I want the leg to come forward. Let's see, where do I want, hang on, no, I shouldn't have done that. I should figure out where I want the foot to be planted. Yeah, let's poke the foot forward, okay. And I want the other foot to sit behind this leg. There we go. This is the simplest gesture. As long as you may have heard the term gesture before. The gesture just tells you the action. It gives you the most basic framework to work with. And you can tell all the forms are in front of what. Now I can rest a hand on the hip. And I guess the elbow will drop out of sight. That's fine. Figure out the torso. Put edges on the torso. Figure out the hip. Okay. And the head. How do I want the head to appear? Well, let's rest the chin on. Yeah, let's rest that on that shoulder. Figure out how it's tilted. Okay. And that's all going in there. I can probably afford to put that shoulder out that way. And you see how this line interrupts that line to show the overlapping. Maybe that shoulder's up a little too high. It just looks a little bit wonky to me. So I'm going to... Yeah, that's a little better, I guess. Okay. Another rib cage. And now with this whole form, you can go and you can figure out where does everything lie inside. What are the volumes? What are the main masses? Figure out which way things are pointed. Okay. So, have fun with this. Try a few for yourself. It'll be difficult at first, but I'll probably have to do another demo. Anyway, catch you guys later. Have fun, y'all.